everyone, welcome back to our Sunday Funday vlog. I'm pretty stoked for today's vlog because if you guys remember, a couple of garage sales ago, we picked up some nightstands that are so cute. So we're heading over to Home Depot to pick out the paint and possibly some handles. And then we're gonna head over to a store because Jared is on the hunt for a specific Hot Wheel that he says is worth a lot of money. But first, let's take a look at those nightstands in case you guys forgot what they look like.
Okay, so here's the piece that you are going to be starting the refurbishing process of.
Yes, so we have the pair in the garage, but we took this one out to show you guys. So after looking at it, I'm definitely gonna need to get a wood filler because if you guys see here, it's like chipped, even on the bottom here and on the side.
Oh, did we make a mistake?
No, so easily we'll just sand it down and then we'll get some wood filler, let it dry for a little bit and then sand that down and then we'll be ready to paint.
So as of today, we're going to Home Depot. What all do we need? Do we need sandpaper? Do we have that?
So I believe we have sandpaper, but we'll double check before we head out. We definitely will need the paint and we'll need the wood filler. And then I do like this handle that it's just the one singular handle, but I want to take a look to see what they have in case I want to change it.
Okay, and as far as paint, do you have a color in mind or?
I do want to do like a forest green. And I think a lot of you guys commented that you guys liked the idea. So I'm stoked to see what kind of options they have.
All right, and then I did notice, because I pulled it out of the garage so we can check it out, these legs are able to be removed. Are you thinking we might want to put some new legs on it or do you like these?
No, I'm embarrassed that you even said that because these legs are so stinking cute. This is like a very mid-century design, so I want to keep the legs, but what I'm going to do is polish these out or even get like a little paint to paint it gold again.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like a ton of things you could do with the legs when it comes to this, especially when it's all worn out and if you're not able to polish them out. But first, I really want to focus more on getting the actual nightstand ready to get painted.
Okay, well, let's go to Home Depot and get started.
Let's go. I love Home Depot. Okay, we're at Home Depot. Let's see what our paint options are over here.
Wow, you got tons of options.
So I'm picking out colors, and so far I've got these three.
Ooh, those look very nice.
Yeah, so far this is the one I want. What do you like?
I like that one. I think darker is always a little bit better when it comes to furniture.
Yeah.
It goes with more stuff in the house.
I think actually I'm already sold. I think that's the one I want.
That fast?
So, yeah, so it's called Black Spruce.
All right, so black spruce. That's what it's
Black
called?
Spruce, that's what I want. I think we probably need a gallon just to be safe. Half a gallon?
I'll say to be safe, get a gallon.
Yeah. Now we have to pick our actual paint. It's our Home Depot Professional actually encouraged us to get the Bare Premium cabinet door and trim enamel. And she said it's really good because after 2 hours, it won't stick. Sometimes when you paint and you touch the furniture, it's like really sticky. And she also recommended a brand called Flow. We'll go pick it up right now, but you're supposed to add that to your paint. And that's gonna help you not have those like brush strokes on your furniture.
Which people definitely don't like, and it warrants a much lower price and looks like amateur hour.
Yeah, so we're gonna pick up a gallon here. It's definitely, I think, gonna be more than what we need, but I really like the paint, so we might actually end up using that somewhere else.
It could also be like a good color for maybe trim on another piece.
There you go.
Or the inside of the drawers on one of the dressers that we have.
Look at this guy. He's a smart guy. Oh my gosh, this is heavy.
Oh my gosh. It's about 8 pounds or so.
All right, let's go pick up the other product and then see what else we need to get.
Here it is.
So here is the Flow.
It says Flood, but I guess it's called Flow.
I don't know why I thought she said Flow, but I guess it's Flood.
Well, it's Flow Troll, like maybe control the flow.
And then they just call it Flow here, the professionals, like for short.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're not supposed to pour the whole thing into the paint. We're gonna read the directions when it's time and we'll let you guys know. But I heard this is pretty good.
Okay, so what is next? So what do we do now?
Here, do you wanna hold on to that?
I'll hold on to this.
So we have to get the wood filler and then I also wanna get some sandpaper that I heard also helps with any brush strokes.
Okay, so what is the professional recommending?
Yeah, so you got another professional recommend DAP, plastic wood. And this is for the wood filler. So we're gonna place it onto the furniture with a spatula and let it dry a little bit and then sand it and then paint it.
And I think we're deciding on getting the bigger container because there's definitely going to be wood filler needed in the future.
Yeah, so we're gonna get this one, right?
Oh, wow. I mean, for only $3 more, I guess that's kind of the deal, right?
Yeah, and it's 3 times stronger. They all are, but yeah.
It's about 3 times bigger for $3 more.
And because we're right here, I did also hear to run this over the furniture and make it nice and smooth too.
And just in case you guys aren't familiar with sandpaper, the lower the number, the tougher the sandpaper. So 320 is like extremely fine, or it's very fine.
Very fine, yeah.
I'm not seeing anything above 320 here, so it looks like this is the most they got.
And this isn't gonna ruin the paint or give it like a vintage like vibe, you know? It's only gonna chafe off of like any bumps that's on top of your furniture.
So this isn't for distressing, this is just to smooth it out a little bit.
Exactly. Now let's get that spatula and I think we're ready to go.
And then so the spatula is for the wood filler.
For the wood filler, yes.
Okay. He said there was one for $2 or $3, which sounded great to me.
Well, he says a plastic one. Do you see any of the plastic ones.
I'm just looking for a price of $2 to $3.
I think it should be fine if we just get one of these.
I mean, it's $9. The one to the left is $7. Why don't we just do that one?
Because see, this one's bigger than this one. What do you think?
Just get that one.
You know what? I actually will get the smaller one because the pieces of furniture are pretty small. So that way it'll kind of give me more room to kind of...
Oh, look at you. That's like some
It'll be small enough where I can get into all the
artsy
nooks and...
stuff you're doing with your hand.
It's small enough so I can get into any of the small nooks. So I think I'll get this one.
Okay.
And then I think, is that it?
Okay, so let's just go over it. You got the sandpaper. That's for sanding it. Oh, you need the actual sandpaper to rough it up.
Well, we have that.
Okay.
And then we have the wood filler, and then we have flow.
Okay, so that's going to be added to the paint, which is extremely heavy.
And then we can just go check out the handles, and I think we're done.
All right, let's go check out some Well, should we get the paint started? Because it's going to take them a minute.
Oh, that's right. Let's do that.
Because what they do for people that don't know.
Yeah, what you do is give them the paint gallon, and then you tell them what color you want, and they just in their computer, and they spin it around until the paint's ready.
And if you ever want something color matched, you could always bring in a little picture of it or something, and they can make the same color as whatever you want.
And boom.
Very cool.
Home Depot. They're the best. I'm so excited.
So how much do you think these are going to be worth after you refurbish them?
I don't even remember how much we paid for them.
We paid $10 for the set.
For the set. I'm going to aim for $80.
I think we're spending more than that today on supplies. So, I mean, hopefully these supplies last longer than this one piece.
I just feel like if I go too high, it's like, seems a little greedy.
I think we should price them at $120 for the pair.
$120?
Yeah. So now all the paint is shaken up and getting ready. We're headed into the hardware department where we are looking for what?
Some handles for our nightstand. So I'm seeing the handles here. The only one that I really like is this one. It's not as gold as I like it to be.
Okay, that's more of like a bronzish rose gold, I would say.
Yeah, or like a copper maybe.
Okay, so you don't like that one.
I low-key want to get one just to see what it would look like against the paint and see if it would match with the actual legs, but it is $7. What do you think? Should we just risk and get one to see if it matches? We can always return it if it doesn't.
I would say maybe just get one, but that looks like it has two of the screws on it where the piece we have only uses one.
Yeah, but all we would have to do is take that out and fill it up with the wood filler and then put this in.
Oh, okay. I mean, so they don't have like just one knob like this one right here maybe, where we wouldn't have to modify the nightstand in order to use it, but you're not liking that.
I'm not liking that. I think it'll just have more of a complete look. So we'll take this handle. If it doesn't work, we'll just have to kind of think of a different handle, maybe look some online and see if we can find something different.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, I'm so excited. The moment I saw it, I was like, that's the one I want.
All right, we're checking out. Let's see what this all totals out to.
Do you want to guess how much it's going to be?
Like $70.
With the paint?
Maybe 150. How much do you think it's going to be?
I think it's going to be 82.
Okay, so already more than what we're looking to get out of this nightstand set.
All right, where is it at now?
$48
okay,
already.
So I'm already over what
Okay, so this is the final tally. Oh, you got paint on your fingers. Go ahead and scan the paint and see where it puts us. Ooh. All right, I think, so right now we're at about $110 all in for this set.
So we're definitely gonna have to sell it for $125.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be making $3 an hour after it's all said and done, I guess. Okay, so we're all done at Home Depot. I believe we got everything we needed.
Yeah, and if not, it's just down the road.
And if not, we're gonna have to sell this piece for even more than $120. Because after taxes and everything, it actually came out to $107 for the materials. It's kind of like, I guess, when you go to the grocery store and you're on a budget, but you buy things like spices and whatnot.
Yeah.
That you're gonna use beyond that week. So maybe let's just say for today, it was like $70 of materials that are dedicated to this project.
Knowing that we spent that much on materials, I wonder for the profit-wise, how much do you think we should try to get?
Probably still around that $120 mark. I feel like if you're able to make about $30 to $40 off the set, you're doing good.
Yeah, I agree. All right, where to next?
Now we are going to House of Cards in Riverside, one of my favorite stores, to see if they got this elusive chase I've been after. All right, so we are here, House of Cards in Riverside. Very cool store. I do believe that they're nationwide. They're in a couple other states as well as like Northern California. But as you can see here, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. guys, if you want to stop by. They also do have like a monthly trade night. So you can come here with your cars, you could trade them with people, you could buy cars that maybe you've been looking for. We do have something very special in the other room. But just to kind of give you guys a breakdown, these are all like the main line, so stuff that you would find Target, Walmart, all those locations, the Dollar Tree. And the reason that I like this store is because let's say there's something you're having a hard time finding because maybe everyone's taking them off the pegs early at the stores. You could always come here and you can locate those. So it takes away a little bit of the need to do so much hunting. And then over here, they have the older castings. So these are like from the 90s, maybe even older. I will say, when I see that they're only $1.50, it kind of makes me feel like...
kind of getting captivated by the Toy Story one.
Oh, it's a very cool one. It kind of makes me feel like, does that mean the ones that I have that I feel like are going to be worth money in 10 or 15 years are going to be going for $1.50?
That's what I'm starting to think about.
But this is actually the brand that I was talking about earlier. It's called Cartooned. It's newer. They've only been out for like a couple of months. This is going to be a main line. So this isn't a chase. The chases have the red bottoms, but the chases, since these are the first series, they're kind of hyped up right now. I saw a listing for $1,300 for one.
What? Not for this one.
Not for this one in particular, but if I believe it might be this model with the red bottom, or they have like a truck that has a red bottom. Evidently, they made 200,000 total pieces, and there's only 400 of the chases available.
Wow.
Some people are saying they ain't even releasing them, and it's just the employees that are selling them, but I don't know. That's a conspiracy. It's for another day, another
Oh, so
video.
They are selling them, but they're just really hard to find right now.
The thing is, yeah, you should be able to find them like at stores, but it's seeming like nobody has found one at the store, or maybe they're just not talking about where they found them to give away their little secrets. But I mean, it's crazy to think that there's only 400 out of 200,000.
Wow.
Like I was saying earlier, it's cool to come to a place like this so you could find the ones that are hard to find. Like, you know, this Toyota right here, for instance, it took people weeks of going in every day to Walmart's to find one because people were just taking them right off of the pallets. So if you have a store like this in your area, you can go there and maybe you pay $1 or so more. Maybe some of these are the same price, but I mean, it's worth not having to go to Walmart 50 times in order to get what you're looking for.
Well, that's kind of a bummer if employees are taking them out of the pallets just to sell them.
Walmart is pretty notorious for that. You know, I don't want to like make any claims or anything like that here, but there are memes on the internet about it. They don't make memes for no reason. But you know, also there's a lot of collectors that maybe you'd want like a Back to the Future car. And this is another one that was hard to find. Or like right here, Beavis and Butthead. I have never seen that in a store.
Wow.
You know, my buddy Rugrat actually just texted me the other day that he found one from this series, the Beatles Mobile or whatever it is. And this is from that same series. And now he's looking for it and he's having a really hard time finding it. And then they also have, I believe, a Dumb and Dumber one, which is the hardest of that series to find.
Oh, I bet.
But yeah, so I mean, then coming over here, I think I've mentioned it a few times, but Zamax are going to be like a Walmart exclusive. I believe it stands for zinc, aluminum, mercury, and chrome, because they don't put any kind of paint on the cars. So, you know, these are like $5, $4 for this one, actually. I think they're like $5 typically on the resale level. But instead of trying to hunt one down at Walmart and pay $1, if there's one that you really want, save your time and your energy, you pay a couple more bucks and you're able to pick it up.
So will they be priced the same here than like Walmart, or are they a little bit more expensive?
No, they're
here?
a little bit more. I mean, this one especially, this is from 2022. So if, let's say this is a model that you really wanted and you never found, you'll never find this on the pegs again. So you have to come to a place like this or eBay. But me personally, I like going into a store and buying stuff. So eBay's cool, nothing against it, but so much can happen in transit. And they have a bunch of cool Zamax here. Over here, they also have like some treasure hunts, things like that. A lot of cool stuff. And then moving into the showroom, this is gonna be where they have the more high-end, more expensive stuff, like the chases. You hear me talking about chases a lot. The super treasure hunts, things of that nature. Like down here, you can see that they have sets. So a lot of people, they try to complete these sets. And there's always one or two of the cars that is gonna be incredibly challenging to find. You could just come here and pick out the whole set.
Wow, these are like locked up, right?
Yeah, I mean, these are stuff that people would definitely like want to steal if you gave them the opportunity. Like this right here, this is called the Liberty Walk Transporter. Everybody's having a hard time finding that right now. So maybe they're like $17, $18 at Target. If I really wanted it, I would pay the extra few dollars and I would just come here and get it for 25 bucks. I've kind of hit that level where I have maybe 1 to 2 days of hunting that I do a week, and there's a few stores that I enjoy going to, but I typically know I'm not going to find anything at the shops.
Yeah.
So as fun as it is to go there and try to do that, anytime I'm looking for something like very specific, I tend to come to a shop like this.
That's very cool.
What I did do today is I thought it would be fun, like I was talking about. So these are the Cartoon Series 1 right here. And it's the new die cast. They have the chase version and they sell cases where this has never been opened before. She actually had 2 boxes that each had 2 cases in it. So if you put it into math perspective, 200,000 of these pieces individually have been made. There's 400 chases and there's only 8 of them in this box. So I think if you open up one of these boxes, you have like a 600 to 20 in 1 chance of finding the chase. But let's see if we got it.
Because this is the store that for your birthday and Christmas, I bought you a case of the Hot Wheels. So this is the same thing, but smaller and a different brand of cars.
Yeah, so this just has 8 of them in here. I believe there's only like 7 or 8 of the cars in Series 1. So worst case scenario, I'm gonna have the full first series with this. But guys, we're looking for a red bottom. And if we find it, I'm gonna put a posting in this video and you guys can see it's 1,300 bucks.
Wow. Wow.
I think the lowest I've seen one go for was like $600.
Whoa.
And they have one that's gold with red wheels that I haven't even seen a posting of, so I can't imagine what that would sell for. But I think the way that I want to do this, I don't even want to look at it until it's out of the box. So we're going to do this together, and we're going to see if we hit pay dirt here. Okay, so I don't want to see, it's like hard not to see anything right away, but here, let's just start on this one. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, it's a very cool car though. Okay, we got the number one, the Impala. No red bottom, pretty bummed about it. Car number two. I'm gonna show you guys first here. Do we got a red bottom?
Oh, it's not looking like a red bottom.
This is the one right here, I believe. So it's highly likely. I believe,
this is the one you said, but as long as it had a red bottom?
I think they make chases in two of the variants, which would be the Bel Air and the C10. So we definitely didn't get a Bel Air chase.
Could there be another one and we just don't know?
I'm not super familiar, to be honest with you, on how it's working with these cases.
Ooh, that's not looking
So, okay, it's just still cool looking. I mean, like I said, worst case scenario, I'm going to have the complete first set. And just like if you had the first series ever that Hot Wheels put out in its entirety, there is value there. So I'll probably end up putting these back in the box, forget that I got them, and then in like 10 years, maybe they're worth $1.50, maybe they're worth $10, who knows?
$1.50?
Well, these are like $6 a piece, something like that. I think the case for 8 was like $55. And you can actually buy them online from them, I believe, or if you want to call and get one for yourself. I'll be very jealous if you find a chase and I don't. But let's see.
I don't even know what I'm looking for.
The red bottom?
No,
okay. All right.
Let's see. Go put it down.
And this is it. This is the
Is
one.
it?
Yes. Oh. This would have been the one that had the chase. It's okay though. Maybe they give you one extra and I don't know about.
Fingers crossed.
No, this is not it.
I just don't have the heart to tell you no.
I remember when you got me a case, I believe it was for Christmas one year.
Yeah.
And with Hot Wheels, it's not as limited. If you were to buy like 5 cases of Hot Wheels, you're guaranteed to find a super treasure hunt. And every case should have a regular treasure hunt, which we can go more in depth at some point. But the case you got me didn't have either one. So I was opening it up and you were able to experience how sometimes it's a little bit bumming.
I was super bummed, yeah.
It was the first case I ever opened in my life. And I watch people on YouTube all day finding cases at like the Dollar Tree and finding the super limited ones. But it's okay. Let's see here.
Let's see.
Is it a no? Oh, okay.
That's a no, yeah. Okay, the last one.
I already want to just get another case. Maybe we'll get another case and we'll do a giveaway.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
And you guys, I'm going to keep this one just because I do think it's going to have inherent value in the future. But maybe we get one more case. It's only $55. And we do some sort of a cool giveaway, or we have been talking about having our own garage sale / sale in the future. Maybe it could be a part of that. This is the last chance we got, guys.
Flip it over? No.
Okay, we'll go ahead. Maybe we'll just get another case. Nah, we shouldn't.
No, let's just do it. Well, I see this one is open. Is this one that they just left out while they're stocking up?
Well, this is also because they have like a TikTok, Instagram, all that good stuff. So this is where the employees and the owner actually do their own unboxings and stuff like that.
Got it.
So this is just their little area that we're using. So shout out to them for letting us film in here, as well as letting us use their little unboxing spot. But I think we almost have to get one more case.
Let's do it.
I'm pretty bummed.
Man, I know you sound so bummed. I mean, I feel awful.
Like I said, the chances of us finding one in this case is like at least 600 to 1. But if we open 2, mathematically that should give us like 300 to 1 odds.
You know?
Is that how math works?
Sure.
All right, so we got the other case. So this is either going to contain the chase or it's going to be a giveaway of some sort, you know? And there was talk of buying the rest of what they have. They only got 2 more cases left, so it's going to be very hard to walk away from those.
I feel like cancel our other plans that we had for today. We're just going to be here until we close, just checking each box.
Yes. We'll do this one a little bit faster.
Yeah.
We don't want this whole video just to be a long unboxing. However, I already feel like I saw them all. I don't think I saw it, but it's okay. I'm going to close my eyes. We got a couple of them here. Tell me, what do we got? The red bottom. Is it on it? Red bottom. Is it on there?
Nope.
This feels like degenerate gambling to a degree, but it's okay.
That's exactly what this is.
Red bottom. Do we got it?
No, I already saw it before you.
Okay.
No.
Damn, I could tell too.
No.
What a moment it's going to be if we find one, you know?
I feel it. I feel like it's going to happen.
Do you really?
Maybe not right now. No.
No. I already see it. It's not it.
Oh, man. It's cool, though. It's really cool.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, we did not find one of the chases. It would have been cool if we did. Am I going to buy the other 2 cases? Possibly.
Yeah.
But what are we going to do next? Where are we going to go?
I think we're going to head over to a spot called Fiesta Village. It's kind of like a, what is it, like a roadside amusement park?
I would say that's a good description of what it is.
Well, let's see. Let's see if we end up going there or just buying the other two cases.
If we find the chase, we'll let you guys know. But again, shout out to House of Cards in Riverside. Pretty bummed I didn't find the chase.
Yeah,
but
we'll put their information in the description.
yeah, if you collect die-casts, come here. They got it all.
So as you guys can see, we are not at Fiesta Village.
Definitely not. It was getting a little bit too late to go there, so we're going to hold off on that for a future vlog.
Yeah, so we ended up going to Food Truck Avenue here at Riverside. I don't know if that's actually what it's called.
I do believe it's called Food Truck Avenue, and we have come here in the past for a food truck showdown. I'll make sure to link that in the description. But we figured we would come here, get some dinner, and do a couple of food reviews.
So this is the Food Truck Review Showdown number 2?
Battle of the Champions.
All right, do you know what you're gonna get yet?
I do. I'm gonna go back to the shawarma place because that was my favorite dish last time, but maybe see if there's anything else, but I'm pretty sure that's what I'm getting.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna get yet. I'm gonna take a look around. There's a few new trucks that weren't here last time, so let's take a look.
I'm excited. New spot here. They got some handcrafted donuts.
So this is obviously gonna be my favorite. I love strawberry shortcake anything. And they have like a strawberry wafer on top. And like this one looks like a s'more.
And then there's like a white chocolate one too, right?
Yeah,
this one?
Reese's.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
okay.
I think I'm just gonna split a donut and then I'm just gonna share Jared's food with him. What do you think?
I'm down for that. Okay, what kind of donut do you want? I think I know, but why don't you just say
Well,
it?
duh, obviously. I'll get the strawberry shortcake and then do you want one?
Yeah, the white chocolate.
Okay, we'll do 2 then.
Dotastic, everybody. Make sure to check them out. You can actually scan right there.
All right, guys, so we picked up our donuts. Look how super cute this packaging is. It's like a little newspaper. I'm obsessed.
Very cool. Shout out to Dotastic. They're a newer company based here in the Inland Empire, so make sure you check it out and go support.
Yes.
But it sounds like you're not going to get food now.
No, so I'm not going to get food. I'm actually going to have dinner with my friend later on, so I didn't want anything too heavy anyway, so I'm going to try out the donut, and I might pick off of Jared's plate, depending on what he gets.
And I might have gotten a donut as well. So that's good, though. So now we have a food review and a dessert review.
Yes.
Very exciting stuff.
So now I'm just curious to see what Jared's going to pick, if he's going to get the same thing as last time or something different.
Same spot, different meal. Hey, it's Malad. Hey, this guy, dude.
You, brother. How are you, man? Good you again. How are you?
Likewise, yeah, we had to come back, man.
Thank you.
He's the man right here.
Thank you, thank you. What do you like guys to eat? What is in your mind?
Oh, man, I'm thinking, what comes on the, I don't want to say it wrong, but the Arabe plate?
Yeah, this is Arabic style. This is what we do. We'll bring the wrap, put the meat inside, put the veggie. We'll wrap it, put it in the grill, make it a little crispy. After that, we cut it in pieces. The reason why we cut this way because you can hold it in your hand and dip it in garlic sauce.
Okay.
And you can snack with that kind of fries and have a pickle there or salad. You can eat it there. This is kind of Arabic there like that.
Okay, so it's like an Arabic style wrap. What kind of veggies come in it?
The veggie different depends. Like the chicken different, with the meat, beef different.
What is the best, what would you recommend for the meat?
Well, normally if it's daytime, I like beef, and at nighttime I like chicken. So it's like, you know how depends how you feed the food.
The beef was speaking to me. I'll do the beef with no onion.
That's fine.
And then can you just have no pickles on the plate?
No pickle.
No pickle.
Okay. So
I just don't like pickles.
no problem. So this is what I do. I want to bring the plate for you, put the fries, the bottom.
Okay.
Make that wrap for the beef for you.
Yeah.
Put this side garlic sauce, and the other side salad inside.
Perfect.
So that way you will have all that thing, you can eat and enjoy it.
I like it. Cool.
Okay, brother.
And then we're going to order the baklava too.
Oh yeah, we gotta get the baklava, baby.
Baklava, I'm out baklava right now. Now.
Oh, no.
Dang.
The guy who doing it, he's going to visit his family. We did every day fresh, every day.
Yeah.
So that exact baklava, I have to have it fresh every day.
Okay.
That's why it's so good here, guys, because it's fresh every day. I gotta respect that. I gotta respect that.
All
Okay.
the food is fresh, and trust me, everything's good and high protein, low carbs.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Cool. We'll do it.
Okay.
You know what?
Yes,
Someone
sir.
was recommending your iced coffee too.
Which one you like?
The caramel.
The caramel, I do that. This is the best one.
All right.
The
Perfect.
popular
Perfect.
one.
The caramel's the best one, guys.
Yeah, the popular one.
I'm very excited about this right now.
Yeah, looks good.
Food will be ready in 8 to 10 minutes. Super excited we got to see Malad again. Very cool guy. And I'm very excited to try this wrap. Behind the scenes action right here going on.
I just love this packaging. It's so smart. I'm like a really big fan of this.
New fork times. Did you see that?
It's pretty clever. And then it says here, now we're cooking. Put your chef skills to the test.
Dang.
Look at this one. Breaking news. You'll never guess the secret to making the perfect batch of french fries. So it's all food related, which is pretty cool.
It's the New Fork Times. Okay, so we got the caramel coffee. He brought it out. The food is almost ready. Let's go ahead and do a little tiny caramel coffee review.
Now, what do you say to people that say, why are you getting a coffee when it's already going to be evening time?
Because I got editing to do.
How is it?
Very good. It doesn't taste as strong as I would anticipate, but the flavor is very good, very well rounded. I just want to get some of that whipped cream and caramel with a spoon and eat it.
Milo, you got to let it mix all together.
I'm going to give this a solid 8.7.
Ooh, nice.
Very good. It has a very savory, sweet flavor to it.
Oh, wow, that's actually really good. I would say maybe like an 8.6.
Okay, so 1 point less than me. Kind of jocking me a little bit, but it's okay.
I love caramel and I love it in a coffee. So I'm excited to see what it tastes like once all the flavoring gets down to the bottom.
Okay,
It'll probably
me too.
be a 9.6 at that point.
Hey, relax.
All right, let's go get our food. Are you inspiring other people to get coffee as well? I heard them order coffee right now.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. It's a paying forward situation. The people at the donut spot referred me to get a coffee. I'm drinking it in front, kind of like a billboard. You know what I mean? They see me drinking it, they see me dancing, they're thinking, wow, if something could inspire that homely individual to start dancing on the street, I need some of it.
Did you just call yourself homely?
I look a little homely right now. Let's keep it real, you know?
Which part, the hat or the wallet?
It's a combination of the two. Fortunately, I'm not wearing Crocs because then I feel like I would be completely unapproachable. But the Wallace and the hat are pretty specific.
It's official, Jared cannot stop dancing.
People are looking at me and some of them aren't smiling. I might be embarrassing the place. Very delicious looking. It looks incredible, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, man. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
So we picked up the donuts. Jared got his dinner and his coffee. I think he's practically done with it now. So we're going to set up so we can actually do a full review and see how it all turns out. See how tasty everything is.
I cannot wait. I thought that Milad wasn't going to be able to outdo himself after that kept it. This looks incredible, guys.
It looks dangerously good.
And the coffee is so powerful, I can't stop dancing. All right, guys. So what we are going to do is I'm actually going to eat this as my dinner tonight once Sandy heads out to go hang out with her friend. So we're going to do a little taste test. Look at this Arabic wrap. Looking incredible. That nice drizzle on top of it. Some French fries, which were amazing last time, along with the garlic sauce.
And I just had some and it's delicious. I'm ready.
Okay, let's see if I can get a shot of this fry. You're going to have to believe me. If it wasn't in focus, it is what it is. But it looks incredible. Tastes incredible. I'm not going to grade it just yet, but the fries and the garlic sauce are just as I remembered.
Yes.
Let's get a little piece of this wrap. Oh, wow. Let's right away want to try some of this meat.
Let me just see if you guys can see this. Well,
Okay, let's try out this wrap. I'm noticing a flavor that I typically avoid like the plague.
I don't think it is.
Is that pickle?
No. It's like a cucumber. This is the best thing ever. I think this is better than the last thing we got.
This is
so
good. And the reason I brought up, because notoriously, if you guys have watched the food reviews, I am against pickles. I hate pickles. That if I get a hint of it in my food, it's almost like if you find hair in your food, that's how I treat finding a pickle in my food. I'll just throw it away, or I'll find someone that wants it. I don't ever want to throw food away first, but I can't eat it at that point. This is the first time that I thought I might have a pickle in my mouth, but I'm okay with it because it tastes so delicious in combination with what I'm eating with it that I don't mind it. And just to prove it, I'm gonna have another bite, and I'm pretty sure that's pickle.
It's not pickle, it's cucumber. It has like a nice like crunch, but it's not like a super raw pickle. So I think they may have pickled it with something, with like a marinade, but it's not like a full-on pickled pickle. It's just a cucumber.
And if there's one thing that Bon Appetit shawarma really thrives in my opinion, beyond the meat, everything tastes really delicious, but their sauces are just so good.
Yeah.
The garlic sauce, like I said before, I just want to buy it by the gallon so I can eat it with everything. It might replace goat cheese as my most used condiment / cheese. Just because this is a quicker review, I'm going to save the rest for my actual dinner tonight. I am going to give this a 9.6. That's a pretty good score. I don't know what I gave the last thing we had from him, but it had to have been high as well. But this might be one of the best things that I've actually tried and reviewed.
You know, I agree. And I'm not huge on like red meats, so I was a little hesitant to try it, but it is so good. You get the crunch from the tortilla because it's a little grilled on top, and then you get the softness of the sauce. But my favorite part is what they marinate the meat in. The flavor is just creamy, yet it's not too salty, and it's not even spicy. I guess I don't know how to explain it. How would you explain that?
I don't really know how to explain it either. I feel like it just all comes together in a nice blend. As far as the flavor overall, meal. It is just an amazing beef, vegetable medley. The tortilla, like you were saying, my pet peeve is when I get a quesadilla, a burrito, or anything like that where there's not any kind of texture to the tortilla, but softness that doesn't add anything necessarily besides a binding for the meat. But as Milad said, they crisp up the tortilla. It's keeping its composure right now. I would bet that by the time I eat this in 30, 40 minutes or so, it'll still feel the same, which is important to me.
I'm definitely going to come back and get this. Tomorrow, Monday, who knows? But I'm going to come back very soon because this is my favorite so far.
Incredible. So make sure if you're anywhere near Riverside, California, I mean, if you got to catch a flight, do what you got to do, but make sure you go to Bon Appetit Shawarma to get yourself one of everything on the menu and try that coffee. It got me jazzed and it was delicious.
Yeah, that caramel is really, really good. But now I'm excited for some donuts.
Let's do it. They're going to be dough-tastic. So it is the time that Sandy has been waiting for.
Yes. First of all, I don't eat them all the time, but I love donuts. So when I saw that they had donuts here, but not any donuts, the strawberry shortcake, it's like, that was for me. That was meant for me because I love strawberry shortcake everything.
Strawberry shortcake is one of those flavors for me that I'm surprised I don't see more often in more applications. And to never see it in a donut until now, it's kind of blowing my mind, but I'm very excited to try this out.
Yeah, and look how cute. In case you guys didn't see it on there, look how cute they did it. It has a strawberry wafer with like a little white sauce cream on the top and the little crumbles. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's show them yours. Yours got a little smashed.
Mine got a little bit smashed. We were walking around with it. I mean, there is a Reese's Pieces on the top that's kind of formed its way into the donut. But I mean, look at that. They got the white chocolate Reese's. They got the white chocolate going around it with caramel or something of that nature. Maybe it's peanut butter. I don't know. But I can't wait. But let's try one at a time.
We'll save the best for last.
Okay,
So we'll try
okay.
this first.
Okay, I'm just going to eat the Reese's right off the bat because I want to. Wow. I guess I can't really judge it based off the Reese's. I mean, the Reese's is good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've had a white Reese's before.
I don't want to say too much because I want you to try it without a bias. I just need one more bite.
I will say the dough I feel like is soft, but the outside is a little harder, but you don't really taste it until you taste the smoothness of the middle of the dough. So that is my favorite part. What do you think?
The dough to me is somewhere in between a croissant and like some of the best apple fritters I've ever had that Shannon and Ryland shared with us. I like it. Traditional donuts, you know, with the hole in the center, all that good stuff. They have a very specific taste. This one to me had just a little bit more of a doughiness to it, but I do like that the texture wasn't overly fluffy or overly hard. It was right there in the middle, just the perfect amount of flakiness. So I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna give that an 8.7.
So I'm gonna rate this donut a 7.9. I feel like the dough was so good, and I actually like the amount of cream that was on top.
Okay, well, now I'm very curious to see how much higher you rate the strawberry shortcake version.
You guys, I'm so excited. My day got like 100 times even better than it already
Here,
was.
let me get it.
Because I'm so excited about this.
We can't waste any more time.
All right.
Here, let me show you guys here. All right, guys, there it is in all of its glory.
All right.
Okay, and you can have the whole wafer if you want. I ate the whole Reese's, so it's up to you if you want to just go in on that wafer.
I'll split it with you. I'm gonna put it right on the edge for me to eat.
Oh, okay. I was gonna actually pick it off right now. Fair enough.
Well, I think you need the whole experience.
Okay, go for it.
Wow.
All right, let's see here. That's a very good idea. I'm gonna put it on the edge right there as well.
I love that.
You guys can see that. There it is. It tastes just like a strawberry shortcake ice cream. One of my favorite ice creams of all time. They got like the same exact crumble going on, but this is your donut, so I'm gonna let you rate it first and give your ultimate judgment.
Man, this dough is so good. I can't get over it. I'm gonna rate this a 9.8.
Wow.
It is so good.
I think only the macaroon from Disneyland has ever gotten a perfect 10.
Yeah,
This is
so.
way ahead of most of the things that we've tried. That's incredible.
Listen, the crumbles, I think, add such a great texture to it. Along with the cream on top, it is so like nicely balanced, and it definitely tastes like a strawberry shortcake, which I think is a lot harder to do than most people think. So I definitely think that this dough, again, is perfect because it's airy, but it's still really dense. Is that what you're getting?
That's exactly what I'm getting, and I was having a hard way of putting it into words because I feel like people associate a fresh donut with this airiness, like they're biting into a cloud, like a Krispy Kreme situation. But I also, when I'm eating those kind of donuts, feel like I'm never getting filled, where I could eat like 20 of them and not even notice them in my stomach. Somehow this has the perfect consistency, very dense. That was a perfect way of putting it. And it doesn't have the feeling that it's not fresh, which I think is very hard to do with donuts.
Yes.
So with all that being said, I am going to give this pretty similar to the other donut, but I'm going to say this is an 8.9.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah, I'm not like the biggest donut person per se. I do think think though, if you are into donuts, this is a must get for you. You're probably gonna rate it in the high 9s, almost a 10 like she did. And I'm very excited that we found out about Dough-tastic today and we're able to try these donuts.
Yes, and thank you guys so much for tagging along with us today. I had such a good time.
Oh, are we ending it? Is that it?
I'm ready to finish this donut and then go actually have real dinner.
Yeah, and I got real dinner and I can't wait to go eat it. But yes, how about this? Why don't you leave in the comments, I got that extra case of the cars. Let me know, is that something that you guys might be interested in if we did a giveaway?
Or
should
he go back and get the other 2 cases?
Ooh.
Hopefully, fingers crossed that Super Chase is in those.
Yes. Also, what is your favorite place to get donuts from? Why not?
Perfect. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.